All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shabbat Shem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Most peace and love to all the brothers doing this work, the truth and sincerity. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel." Now, this is a well-known fact. You cannot expect any mercy from Esau, Edom. Because his history doesn't show nothing but violence towards his enemies. His main enemy is the nation of Israel. We will forever be at war with the nation of Edom. It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1. It says, "The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom Yahweh hath indignation forever." So that word border is from the Hebrew word Gabawal, which means territory. So wherever Edom is the territory of wickedness. And ever since they took out, they came into power, through Yahweh Shem Shai, they have spread wickedness throughout the earth. And you would think this devil would, be merciful, but he isn't merciful. Once he got his hands on the nation of Israel, he forwarded the affliction. And I'm gonna get that scripture next. It says, "And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, Yahweh will be magnified from the border of Israel." So let's go to Zechariah chapter 1, verse 11, I believe. No, is it 11? Oh, it's 1 and 15. It says, this is Zechariah 1 and 15. "And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease," because look at the heathens. They don't have a care in the world. They got the best cars, the best jobs. They don't got to live in the slums. They ain't got to worry about being robbed to a certain extent. They don't live in our neighborhoods. They ain't got to worry about being a prey all the damn time. They ain't got to worry about, being racially profiled. Because they're at ease. The only people that got to really worry about this the most is the nation of Israel. Because we're a target. We got a big target on our backs by everybody. It says, "For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction." So they forwarded the affliction of our people. They took it overboard. They said, the saying is, give them an inch, they take a mile. That's exactly what they did. Esau Edom, when he had his clutches on our people, he went overboard. He went all in, so to speak. Amos chapter 1, verse 11. "Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. His anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." So that shows right there. This is what we're experiencing today. Esau and his wrath. He kept his wrath. He didn't let it go. As soon as he got his hands on the nation of Israel, as soon as he got his hands on the nation of Israel, he started to devour us. Now, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 34. I'm going to start at verse 5, it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. It shall come down upon Idumea," which is Edom. It says, "and upon the people of my curse to judgment," and that's Edom, Esau. The Lord cursed Esau a long time ago, man. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For Yahweh they sacrificed in Bozrah, and they brought great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And that's talking about America. Because where is the majority of you Edomites at? Here in America, the so-called capital of your new world. And because America's nothing but a big altar, and the Lord has a big sacrifice here going on, man. He's gonna do a lot of killing. America's nothing but a big altar for the Lord. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. So all of these nations that have been smitten, that have been smiting the nation of Israel, killing us, afflicting us, the Lord is finna bring vengeance unto those nations, which the number one nation who has been, pursuing us with the sword is Esau. So the Lord is finna make war against this devil, and best believe he's gonna lose miserably. We just seen a video of a chariot, shooting out a laser beam, man. I believe in my mind, I believe that was not no damn lightning, man. It happened in China. That video, that beam of light looked like, it looked like Slovakia. It looks like a concentrated fire. That's what it looked like. It didn't look like no damn lightning, man. Even though you heard thunder, so-called thunder in the background, you never know. But Esau probably put that shit on that video to cover it up. But I believe that was chariot shooting out a beam of fire, man. A beam of concentrated fire. It says, verse 8, "For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, in the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch." Why? Because the Lord is gonna nuke this bitch at the end of the day. Everything is gonna be turned into brimstone. It's gonna look like a desert. Everything is gonna be turned into, basically dust, and the waters, the streams, the water is gonna be, gone. All of these things are gonna disappear, because once that concentrated fire hits it, man, it's gonna turn this place into a fucking desert. Excuse my French. It says, "and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch." Why? Because the Lord is gonna burn it. It's a very hot day coming, man. Malachi chapter 4, verse 1, "For behold, the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So the Lord is going to destroy America. And, you just had recently what happened in Lebanon. We believe that was an attack, man. That wasn't just explosion. That was an attack. That probably was a suitcase nuke, something like that. Because when the smoke started to, when the cloud started to come up, it looked like a nuclear cloud, man. It looked like a mushroom cloud. So that right there shows that America's finna it's a very hot day coming, man. And the Lord is finna burn America. Burn it to the ground. And after America is burnt to the ground, the Lord is gonna build his kingdom. The kingdom of Israel is gonna be born from the ashes of this new world, man. The Lord is gonna make everything new and expand the earth. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 10, it says, it shall not be quenched, day nor night. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever. Because once the Lord America burns to the ground, the Lord is not gonna. This place is never gonna be inhabited again. It says, but the cormorant and the bitter shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out it upon in the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing, because everybody is going to be killed. If you not getting on them chariots, you will be melted now to dust and thorns. And if you manage to escape, like the elites are going to escape, but they are going to be the first fruits in them chains. It says, and thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons, and a camp for the owls. And the wild beasts of the desert shall meet there with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry for his fellow. The street owl also shall rest there, and to find her a place of rest, herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, each one with her mate. So this right here shows you that nothing's gonna dwell here but these desert creatures, because the Lord is gonna turn that bitch to America to a big desert, and only desert creatures and things of that nature is gonna dwell here. Ain't nobody gonna ever pitch a tent in America again. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail. Because why? Because it's prophecy. All of these is prophecy. None shall want her mate, for my mouth hath spoken. My mouth hath commanded, and his spirit hath gathered them. He hath cast them, and he hath cast a lot for them. His hand hath divided unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell there. So America's going to be destroyed, and it's going to be inhabited by desert creatures. Esau is going down. This world is going to be burned with fire. Everything is going to be made better, and we going into our kingdom, and we're going to live forever. So I ain't want to make this lesson too long. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shemel Shah, by Hashem, Makakodash. Double honor to my apostles and the elders, great millstone. Much peace and love to all the brothers doing this work, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.